Welcome in, Dota fans. We've got Irish Dota League Season 6 for you this fine Friday evening. It's going to be 5 Stuns, No Brains versus Cavan Creche, and this is the grand final of Division 4. I'm joined by No Leaves, and I'm Plunk.
Hello. Hello, Plunk. And our dearest observer, Malou, as well, observing this game in our steed. And the bands are coming in thick and fast. And this is the last game for the next Irish Dota LAN rebooted to in Belfast. Buy your tickets, get the fuck up there, watch the games. Who gives a shit? Just get up there, and loads of people going. I think there's going to be like 10 teams or some shit going, and it's going to be a great crack. Anyway, getting into this game, bands are coming in fast. Pudge ban by 5 Suns No Veins. And I understand that. And you know why I understand that? Because they have second pick. And I think first pick is the big thing in this draft. I think if 5 Suns have first pick, they should pick up Pudge, but they don't. So they ban it. They ban the Magnus. I don't really know why. They ban Smelly's Ringmaster, and they ban a Night Stalker, which is also Scary Hero. But I get that. Whereas Cavan Creche ban Viper. Too afraid to pick it up, even though they terrorized it forward it. They banned the Lifestealer and ban King. Pretty easy heroes to play, and they pick up the techies. This is going to be a one-a-ton techies, hard support. And 5 Suns No Brains come out with a tusk at the back.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. So yeah, the Pudge has been the contested pick for sure between these two teams anyway. Both teams have liked to pick it, but Cavan Creche have played it most often throughout the tournament and they've 100% win rate for almost every hero. So and then but the other one is Marcy. So Marcy is the most played hero by 5 Stuns No Brains, and they first picked it during the last series that these two team played in both of their games, but it's been completely ignored both in bans and first pick this game.
Yes, Marcy is one of their most picked heroes, but Anna or Elle on Cavan Creche did play it once before on position 4 when they swapped roles for some reason, and she owned with it. But I think this situation, because they picked techies, it's going to be Ronaton hard support, and it's going to be L carry. Whereas in that game, it was L support and Ron carry. So I don't think they're doing that. So I don't think they're going to pick Marcy, and they're not banning Marcy either. So it is open for them to pick here for 5 Suns No Brains. And in that case, it would probably be a position 5 Tusk and position 4 Marcy. One thing to note, though, is that one of 5 Suns No Brains players, Jam Apple YNWA, which I assume stands for You Never Walk Alone, but who knows, his power ran out, and we got Ren as a stand in. I think Ren was in the Dota 2 round before, but not sure what they're going to play or what position. But Yam Apple YNWA was hard support, so I assume Ren is going to be hard support, and they're not going to change everything just because of that one stand-in that happened in the last minute. But they pick up Razor, a hero that has been described as by players better than me as not that very good since the patch came in, and that there's better heroes in it. But they pick up the Razor, and it's most likely going to be the offlane, probably not the carry. Then.
Yeah, so yeah, you're right. Ren is mainly pos 5, so it looks like it's just a like for like replacement. And you're also right. The Razor has dipped rather substantially since the patch. So over the course of the last 8 weeks, it's gone from like a 54% win rate down to below 50%. So it was very strong before the patch and very meh after the patch. But Shadow Shaman is definitely the one of the more favored supports, and that's going to be picked up next by Cavan Creche.
Yeah, this is most likely going to be a smelly Shadow Shaman, so it's going to be position 4, a little bit more aggressive. Very hero that I think is not like first pickable, like not the most amazing support, but just a nice standard support. I think the Shard is very nice. The Chicken Finger is fast at being gone, though, means that Shadow Shaman is a lot weaker in the laning stage, but I think he's pretty strong later on because you can get the Shard later on. And okay, they picked Underlord. This is Koi Underlord. It's going to be offlane. He can't carry with it anymore because they got rid of the facet that gives them all the damage, and they also made his carry weaker, so it's just going to be straight up Q. Now, one counter to the Underlord offlane is Rubik. They could pick up Rubik on 5 Suns No Brains if they play it, and then they can just steal Underlord's Q and just use it back on him, and it's just insane. It's just the most broken shit ever. But I'm not sure if they have a movie player, so we'll see.
Yeah, I think I'm just trying to bring up the hero pool of Ren because I played in the Kobold League with Ren, so I don't believe there was a Rubik on it, but there certainly was a Vengeful Spirit. This is probably one of Ren's most played heroes, so this is probably just a relative. It's when you have a stand-in, I think it's important to give a hero that's
Comfort
pretty
pick.
much a comfort pick, yeah,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
definitely
exactly.
one for Ren, I think.
All right, so that'll be position 5 Venge, position 4 Tusk. Tusk hopefully will get the blink first. I mean, both of these heroes are really good Ags pickers. Maybe they pick Alk. Alk hasn't been banned yet, but I'm not sure if they play Alk. But I'd love to pick Alk and just give like 3 Ags to their teams. Okay, Spirit Breaker. I think this is carry. This is
Harry
no,
Spirit
mid.
Breaker.
No. This is mid. This is Kanan and Spirit Breaker. He's played this quite a bit before in pubs, I believe.
Oh wow, okay,
So
that's
I think
gonna be
it's
fun.
yeah, I think it's mid Spirit Breaker and it's Razor offlane. Or maybe carry, but most likely Razor offlane because I think Red Rabbit, who is their offlane, has played offlane Razor quite a bit. Just one thing to note just before we start as well, if you're in a betting man, or if the bets get put up or whatever, Cavan Creche are the favorites in this. They have a slight MR advantage, but now with Ren filling in, I think it's probably a bit more evener now with that, but we'll see. We'll see. But then they lose the the natural game synergy of losing your hard support and having to get a stand in at the last minute. So who knows what's going to happen? But I would expect Cavan to win the series eventually, much like I expected Wong's and Wu to win Div 1 and Div 2 Grand Finals, which they did pretty comfortably as well. So we'll see what happens in this Grand Finals as well.
Yeah, so Cavan Crash are definitely taking this division by storm. Anyway, I mean, on Dota Buff for the event, they have a 100% win rate. Actually, the entire team has a 100% win rate because I think this team was created for this event.
Yeah.
But I think they did drop one game. Just maybe they didn't have the naming right. I mean, that's what it says in the league tracking, but maybe that's wrong.
They tied with 5 Suns in the group stage, but then they beat them in the playoffs in the upper bracket final. But I feel like they are just a better team, and they could easily be a Div 3 team, but then there's too many teams in Div 3 already. Like there's already 7. We can't have 8. So someone had to be put in Div 4 and just ends up being Cavan. That's a carry Naga Siren. L Naga Siren. Let's go. This is one of our best heroes. I'm really happy to see it. It was played a bit once in ESL 1 Birmingham, so it is playable for sure. They don't know the carry matchup yet, but they know the offlane matchup. I think they feel like they're pretty confident that if Razor goes on Naga, or it's difficult for him to get on top of her, and then they're just going to win the stage anyway. So this could be a slow game where they just let L farm for like 30 minutes and let her get all her items, and then they can just suffocate the map, and it's just like almost brutal to it's brutal to like stop their high ground push then with this team. So
yeah. Naga carry is one of those ones that kind of like it's never really hasn't been meta in a long time, but it's always kind of lingering in the background as a potential pick for people who are Naga players. So it's gonna be really interesting to see it. Something new, something we don't see very often.
Yes, only in Div 4. You won't see this in Div 1. They're not good enough to play Nagasar, and it's too much macro, but it's only Div 4 where the lowest MR players are that you play one of the more difficult players, or more difficult heroes to play. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see her suffocate the map at 30 minutes while Cavan dominates the game, which is what I expect to happen. Oh, last pick coming out. Okay, so it didn't even... The bans are so fast. Okay, so they banned Sniper and Quap against Chaz, or against Jojo Backgrounds, which are specialists, so they pick Sanking. Not a hero he's played quite a bit, but it is just like a ton of team fights. So even if the fight is going badly, they have Nagasong and they have Sanking to initiate, or to like they can initiate on Underlord and then just go in and counter initiate, and they just pick Medusa straight up.
Okay. Wow, yeah. So we've got likely that's going to be a safe lane Medusa, obviously. So that everything else kind of fits in as you mentioned earlier. It seems like there's 2 teams here that are going to have 4 heroes fighting each other, 8 heroes fighting each other, and 2 heroes farming the whole time for 30 minutes. So we'll see who has the better fighters and who has the better farmer.
Yes, and I feel like Dusa can just sit high ground. I'm not sure if Nagasaran gets diffusal blades anymore. it's probably not worth it. Like, it might just be better just for it to tank up. I'm not sure what the build is. Nagasaran is too difficult hero for me to play. But she's got the nice purple hair on her, which is some sort of set. I don't know what these sets are. Razor's a hurricane. And before we used to like scour over the facets and see like, oh, this guy's going this fast, but now we don't anymore because everything's just like much more simplified. Which honestly, I prefer this patch getting rid of the facets. But I'll be interested to see. It's gonna be a lot of fight. I'm expecting to see a lot of fighting now. Yeah, between these eight players, and I'm expecting to see Mighty Karma and Dell just like farm for 30 minutes and then hopefully solo carry the game. So let's see.
Yeah, well, they're both hoping to solo carry the game. And yeah, hopefully we'll see some engagements to kind of like to break the tedium of the farming head to head. But we definitely will. These types of heroes, like we've got techies, we've got Tusk heroes and Spirit Breaker, all heroes that want to kind of like, you know, battle it out as we get into this game now. So 5 stuns, no brains playing on the Radiant, and Cavan Creche playing on the Dire.
That's interesting because I didn't see the flips, but I assume Cavan lost it because they picked Dire, or like assume
no, they won.
Won.
They won, and they
the
picked first pick. No, they picked.
Okay,
first
okay,
pick,
that makes sense. That makes sense because
Yeah.
I think first pick is better for both these teams. But then, okay, and then 5 stuns pick Radiant. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So they got first pick, then 5 stuns ban Pudge, and then they picked techies first.
Yeah. I mean, they're really after the techies. I'm surprised they didn't just pick like a Viper themselves, and instead of banning it because they know they have first pick. But you know, Von techies, it's pretty brutal. It's a pretty good. I'm expecting him to win the game. He's the highest MR player in this lobby, so he's going to be our star man for the first 10 minutes and like win this game, or like win the lane stage for Cavan. As both teams are like Radiant are smoked up, they're running in, they see the Nagasarn and they know that that's an illusion because the smoke didn't break, which is something pro players don't fucking know. But these guys are smart enough to know that. As they just backs out as the smoke breaks.
So looks like there's not going to be any movements here because that smoke broke, and the Naga illusions figured that out pretty snappily. Everyone's kind of back off to their runes for the time being, but there may still be an engagement here. There is 2 heroes or 3 heroes in the vicinity for the side of Cavan Creche, but yeah, no, I think everyone's going to back off, get their 2 runes, and head on to the lane.
Yeah, that's a wise decision by Spirit Breaker not to fight for the win for no reason. Just go off and block. Both teams have got like a pretty decent, like they've got 1 hero each that's useless in 1v1s, but they've got like all their other heroes are pretty strong. So yeah, better to just like leave that fight. And we go into the laning stage.
Okay, what do you think of the laning matchups here? So like obviously it's a weird situation with mid, is that like these are obviously not they're both melee heroes. I'd say obviously Sand King is a more traditional mid hero, but obviously not traditional in the sense that like the Sandstorm is kind of the aim of the game here. How do you think this matchup goes?
I think Sand King is going to do like he's just going to trade farm, and he's going to push the wave into Spirit Breaker's tower, and Spirit Breaker's just going to get he's going to get like the creeps under tower, and he's going to be happy enough, but like Sand King won't be able to kill him, but he's going to farm a little bit more. One thing to note, I'm not sure if someone pulled sentries for him, a Shaman Shackles to Venge here, and they just fight it out. Yeah, because there's a sentry mid on Sand King, but also he has 1 in his stash, so he's going to be like fine. Even if Spirit Breaker buys the sentry himself, like he's not going to be doing he's not going to be able to deward that and deward the next sentry. So Sand King's like, he's ready for the next 5 minutes. He's going to be happy as,
okay,
pause. This isn't so Sal. What are you doing, Cavan?
Yeah, so I wonder, this wasn't to do with the, sorry, who paused?
Real pause. This was pause.
Okay.
Yeah, Cavan, so on paused. I assume there's lag up top. Chromate my round. Okay, understandable. And they just paused right when they got a kill boss.
Yeah, sorry. It just looked weird because of the kill happening bottom.
Well, also it was because it was Ron pausing, which is also the one who is often BMing other teams. But no, this one was legitimate.
So I wonder how this. So this was probably just like a little bit of just out of position here from the Venge, and maybe was trying to control the pull camp here, but looks like got the D ward on the small camp, but traded the Venge's life for it.
Yeah. Yeah, understandable. Just a bad timing, but yeah. We're just sort of getting used to new team now. 5 suns, no brains. So hopefully get into the lane stage now. So we look at the last hits. Spirit Breaker and Sanking trading even. The first couple waves they're doing fine. And Medusa and Naga, I think, are both happy. I think everyone's, things are nothing showing apart from the first bloods. Things are no hero is getting like completely dominated on their lane yet. They're able to hit creeps at least. But at some point, I expect Underlord to like win this lane and just like push for boss and like have push Naga into their jungle. But I'm not sure if that's going to happen the same way top if Razor is as big of a lane dominator as he was previously on the 7.40 patch. As Muko calls someone a nerd, probably Vaughn. Something to do with warding, I'm sure, but that's too high level for me to understand.
Yeah. So as you said, like everything seems to be going like relatively stably for both sides. The only person that's maybe struggling a little bit right now from a CS perspective is probably the Naga, being a little bit lower than all the other heroes on the map, considering the safe lane status, I guess. Maybe feeling the pressure of losing their pos 5 early.
Yeah, Techies side blast the wrong direction, just escape. One thing to know, Razor's kind of like an early point in E instead of the W, so he's like not going for kills. He's just gonna go for Q and like farming, I think. He's not gonna like get his W and like drain the Nagasarn and try to dive front tower or anything like that for now, at least. Just happy to get Q and E. Everyone else the same. All of their levels are pretty much what I expect, at least. As Naga is sort of slowly a little bit behind, but so is Naga, or so is Razor. So both heroes here top not able to really farm properly. As Shackles comes out on Underlord.
Shelly is looking pretty low here. Ren is going to trace down on the Vengeful Spirit. Going to get a little bit of juke action here.
What a juke! Going south instead of north and running into Avenge. That's a nice juke by Smelly there. Definitely escaping a kill.
Would have been a slow kill, but still probably a kill nonetheless.
Yeah. But like,
there's still more action bottom.
It's all about the outplay. Same way. Shaman pulling. Things all fine. Cavan with a slight lead in the first few minutes. There's a double stack here, so it's gonna be. It's fine. We're just gonna contest. Underlord's gonna farm. He's got a Sylving. He's got his boots. He's getting his arcane rune. Arcane boots, and they're gonna be fine boss. I feel like.
Tusk is getting gone on here. It looks like pretty low here, and here comes the suicide blast from Techies, and they'll probably be able to right click the Tusk down. No, here comes the Razor back just to kind of slap the Techies in return, but also going to get away in very low HP. They are going to go in on the Tusk with the snowball, get a little bit of a blood grenade on. Everyone's both sides, both the Naga and the Techies are going to get away with no HP, same as the Tusk. So yeah. 3 heroes down to 5% HP, but no deaths.
Yeah, very low on the Techies. Almost got the Tusk, and he had the blood grenade on the Nagasarn as well. But there's no man on the Razor. Razor did pick he's gone the 1-1-1 build, not just like 2-0-1 to just like push that lane. So he is going for like that suck on the Sackling just to get a kill.
Engagement down bottom here as well, but I don't think that they're going to have enough to take down the Underlord here. Going to be able to walk it off. There's no mana left on Medusa here, so it needs to be pretty kind of careful.
Smelly's
getting very low on the Shadow Shaman as well, but will be able to get that kill off. There was a wand that came out, I think, on the Medusa that kind of like, gave the little fake unhealth before popping up with a little bit more survivability.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm surprised Smelly was trying to man up there, because I felt like she could just run away and she could survive. Like, she didn't need to shackle for so long to save her offlaner. But I know, Koi is so precious. You have to give your life for him no matter what. As mid lane, tanking, he's got level. He's got level 6 now. not enough mana for ult. Spearbreaker's got 6 as well, so I'm expecting like a mid Spearbreaker. Like he's played this hero quite a bit. He's got the rune haste rune as well. Like I expect him to charge on another lane. Hopefully, I think top is probably the most kills, like killable with the Snag Siren. Just getting a Q.
Yeah, the charge is coming out on Naga now. Yeah, so the engagement's starting. They might have gone a little bit early here because they're just going to back off, but they're going to continue with the charge. The snowball is also coming through. Looks like the Naga Siren is going to go down here, and they're going to use the Spirit Breaker ults to finish off the techies as well. So 2 kills on the top lane for the Radiant side. So yeah, and you know that was exactly what you said was what should being done by the Spirit Breaker there. Picked up the 6, charged to the top lane, ended up picking up 2 kills for the team.
Yeah, very nice play. I mean, that's what I expect. Spirit Breaker is level 6. Why didn't pro teams play Spirit Breaker against Sand King? Because Sand King is going to fire mid anyway, so might as well pick a hero that can gank your lane as efficiently as possible. And what hero is more efficient than Spirit Breaker? And he's got 2 kills top. He does exactly what I said, and that's why, like, yeah. I'm Nostradamus here, predicting what's going to happen. I predict that Medusa is going to farm as well. You know, that's my prediction for the rest of the game. And Naga Siren. So Razor pretty happy with that. He's got like 3-1-1, like his Q does a ton of damage, and he's got arcane boots, so he's going like the old Greaves, I think. Oh no, he's going pipe into consecrated wraps, no Greaves, but we'll see if he might change his mind later. I'm not sure what the build is on Razor now, since they nerfed Grease so much and this sort of build possibly, and they nerfed Wraps a lot as well. So maybe Wraps is shit. Who knows? We'll see in Trimads.
I think people are still buying Wraps, even though they've obviously nerfed it in all the letter patches so far. The 2, there's only the 2, right? The 2 letter patches. But yeah, it still seems like pretty strong. It's a pretty strong item, and I will see, as you say, how well it goes. It looks like they're charging on the Naga Siren again. They have a ward this time, so they do know this is coming. Tusk is snowballing in. It looks like the Naga Siren is still going to go down. Still hasn't hit level 6. They are TPing in on the Sand King, who does have ultimate. So the ultimate's going to get channeled, and they're going to find the Razor and the Tusk under tower. They are going to pick off the Shadow Shaman, but we will lose the Razor in return. The ult on the Spirit Breaker is being cancelled by Shackles, and they are going to be able to pick off the Spirit Breaker as well. So it's 2 for 2, but a double kill for Sand King in the top lane. But in the meantime, they managed to pick up a kill on the Underlord in the bottom lane on the Medusa.
Okay, first off, what a charge by Spirit Breaker, charging into techies mid-jump, cancelling his suicide squad, and then a huge TP from Smelly and Jojo Baggins. Nice ult by Sand King, like just completely changing the game as well. And I feel like 5 Suns and No Brains, they have to respect these, not just these TPs, but this damage coming out from the Sand King as wards coming out on the Razor, but there's Suicide Squad attack as well.
Yeah, these 2 heroes are going down.
Q as well. Koi gets a double kill as Cavan make the plays. They see 5 Suns making these plays and they just know how to react to it properly. And like 5 Suns No Brains, they need to respect Cavan's Iron or whatever, I don't know. Like they have to respect that, like the Sand King is ult, he's gonna TP and he's gonna make this turn, and like they could have just been happy with their first kill on the Naga and just like backed out for sure. But yeah, they tried to dive more and it turns around.
And even there for that at the tier 1, they kind of stuck around in a relatively unhealthy like shape. They were not on full HP, full mana. And they knew that that there's a number of heroes that already rotated top, and the Underlord was obviously, you know, level 6 and capable of jumping with the ult. So maybe it would have been smarter to kind of like cut, as you said, continue to cut the losses and, you know, build back up on health. They are going on the Naga Siren again, very low, but didn't manage. Okay, he hasn't even leveled the ultimate yet. And they're going to get smelt at the Shadow Shaman as well.
No, I don't believe you are supposed to level up ult on Naga Siren anyway, so I feel like that's fine for her. Like, she's going to max Riptide and she's going to like max her Mirror Image as well, so that's fine. But like, again, even like I like that decision to just be like, okay, we lost the last fight top, but now there's no, like, as long as we don't fight under tower, that's not going to make those rotations. Let's just like charge them on top again, like kill this Naga Siren as she's playing so far forward. As they are, so we're going to go on the
TP
Medusa
bottom, and they're going to go on Medusa. Interesting. So I don't know if this is a thing, because here comes the Spirit Breaker is going to get rooted though by the Underlord, and now there's 3 heroes on Spirit Breaker, and this looks like a very dead Spirit Breaker. Lots of heroes coming in here. There is a double to come through. The Spirit Breaker is just going to get out on tiny HP. Going to back out now on Tusk. Here comes the Razor though to join the fight. Only the Underlord has gone down at this point, but loads of really low heroes. Tusk is going to get out again after re-engaging, and looks like we're going to get another strong engagement here for 5 stuns, taking down 4 heroes.
Huge.
Yeah, massive.
Huge turnaround there. Wow. Okay, but so here comes Sand King. Though he's got ults. If he doesn't have Blink Dagger, I feel like he should just farm like the next 300 or like 400 gold and like get this Blink Dagger, and then he's good to go.
They really want to kill Medusa here, I think, but I don't think this is the right decision. Obviously, as you said, like there's multiple heroes here. They may be even trying to kind of push this tower once they've clear this jungle camp with the stacked wave.
Yeah. Jojo, just go farm. You're fine. You don't need this. He's getting baited by this Infinite Swoon to be like, oh, I can make a play with this, but he doesn't need to. Unless, okay, the Infinite Swoon runs out.
Here comes a swap.
Popped in.
This is not the kind of initiation he wanted.
No,
he is going to try to channel the ult, but he's going to get cancelled, and they're going to snowball in. They are getting very low on all those heroes, though. There's 3 down. That's the Underlord came in again. The ult is being channeled by the Sand King. Hasn't really done anything of the Sand King ult, but it didn't matter because the Underlord came in and really did a lot of work on those 3 heroes.
Yeah, this is quite problematic for both teams because it's hard to... Oh, it's on mid. I'm not sure. I don't think anything's going to happen here. But it's quite difficult to understand in your heads. You're going to swap them in. Hex, Shackles. Really...
Okay, so now here comes the wards.
He's got a regen. He's got a regen in the Spirit Breaker, but...
Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter. They've got enough, yeah.
Look at those bombs. That was such fast proximity bombs.
So much disabled there. Like they had the
yeah. I mean, they were able to song, hex, shackle, like everything. But also, it's so hard for 5 stuns to, in their mind, understand that Underlord has ult and they can just come. He can come in at any time and just turn the fight. Because like there, I think it was good to like go on the Sand King there because he was playing quite far up and like he missed his, like he lost his Invis rune and everything and like. But the Underlord just comes ults in and just like turns the game or turns the fight completely. And it's difficult to remember that, like to respect that even.
100%.
As he's got mech now on Underlord and he's going Crimson Guards, which is pretty good for the Medusa. It's really good for Medusa, pretty good for Razor as well. As Tekis is trying to steal the Wisdom Rune, but he's not going to. So, I'll split the Wisdom Rune successful.
So the game has gone as we kind of expected. We've got 2 heroes trying to farm. Actually, sorry, we've one. Medusa is the one who's kind of focusing more often on farming. We've actually seen Naga rotate a little bit, so it's been sort of 5v4 in a lot of these, some of these kind of like rotations.
That's true, and they focused Naga quite a bit, and she was mid for that Spirit Breaker kill, but she's quite far low net worth at the moment. It's Medusa who's got like the top net worth, and Naga's almost like half of it. So Medusa's going to be very happy. She's got like a Mantis style already at 14 minutes, which is a very nice timing.
Yeah, Medusa has over double the last hits.
Yeah,
to the Naga.
Naga just has Yasha, like, and I don't think there's anything on her career. So they need to like let Naga farm for a bit, and like they don't have to like panic her a lot and be like, oh, you've got Song, come fight with us. Like, no, just let her farm and like let her do her thing, and she will like carry this game for sure. No need to. Which is what they're doing for Medusa. Like Medusa is not being pressured at all. They've got this tier 1 bot.
We've got a smoke mid here. They have managed to pick up that Blink Dagger on Sand King. They're going to charge in. No, that's going to be the death of the Spirit Breaker. He aggressively charged in. The Blink came in. There's going to be a swap, though, to potentially save the Spirit Breaker, but it may end up just being 2 heroes instead of 1. They are walking this off a little bit. There's going to be another stun from Sand King to follow up that on the Spirit Breaker. There's going to be a charge out, though. So here, and then the Tusk came in to do a little bit of a stun, but everyone's going to be able to walk this one off. That looked like a very dead Spirit Breaker. I'm not sure. Very well played there by Brent or the Vengeful Spirit to kind of make the save, and everything was kind of fell into place, then managed to walk it off.
They smoke again. And one thing, like, I ping my Underlord and say, like, hey, you have ult. Why don't you just ult? And, like, make sure we 100% get the kill. But he's got ult now, and I think they're going to get the Razor.
Yeah.
It's on the Razor.
There's no swap.
Suicide Squad in. Done on both heroes. Nice stun by Sand King. And here comes the Sus trying to save them, and he's going to go down as well. Underlord doesn't even need to ult. They're gonna blink in and get this guy as well. So nice by Cavan. Or
I don't think he's gonna get it. They're gonna get the Tusk. The Tusk is gonna be able to walk this off. Here comes the Sand King, but very alone at this stage.
Yeah. All right, Underlord's focusing on farming for now, so fair enough. But nice 2 kills. I mean, nice. The smoke play just failed, and they just immediately smoke again. I've almost sheer frustration, and they get a win out of it. So
yeah,
very nice play there. I'd like Cavan to get a tier 1 tower that isn't Miz, because and like try and constrict this Medusa, because while all this shit is happening, Medusa's farming and she's like farming everyone else in this game, and she's got her Eagle Song already.
Yeah. Oh, and has free access to all the camps that the Medusa wants to farm, including the wave, with all these towers up.
Yeah. Underlord is solo pushing this. He's gonna get this eventually, but like they could probably like TP and try and stop this.
They are gonna root the Medusa. He gets the tower, and yeah, nothing else is gonna happen from this. I don't think. The Spirit Breaker is charging mid, not bottom.
Yeah, I'd like to see like Cavan make a surf switch here, and it's like Spirit Breaker is just gonna keep charging waves. Like try and move to Underlord, and like maybe like push like constrict the Medusa a bit more. Like force rotations and force Venge and Tusk to like because at the moment like Venge is like doing whatever she wants, and Spirit Breaker is doing whatever he wants, and it's like or Tusk doing whatever he wants, but it's like just have one of them be like aware of Medusa and be like, oh, we have to protect her and make sure that she's farming, or like make sure that she's farming properly, whereas like they don't have to do that. She's just able to do whatever she wants at the moment. Like
Nagasaran is building into a orchid, I believe. Oh no, sorry, no, it will be a
well, that's a casual Oblivion staff. That's
what? I was thinking, I was like that Oblivion staff and diadem doesn't make it, because there's nothing into that. No, that's for the Manta, as you said. Okay, we've got an engagement coming out here. They are going to put pretty much everything on Medusa, but Medusa's going to ult and walk away. At this point, there is no one here to save the Medusa, though. So eventually, the Medusa will fall here after taking almost every ability that the Dire side had to throw at them.
Okay, Cavan do exactly what I said they should do, which is great, because they just put every ult on Medusa, and like the Svenge and Tusk are just too far away. They're doing their own stuff, so they're like too far away to help her at all. So they just have to let her die when they pour everything on her. Whereas Nagasaran, they might. Oh, nice song.
Yeah, and then the TP away.
Very nice play. Just recognizing the snowballs coming in, because if she doesn't get song off, she's dead for sure. There. Yeah. She almost has Mantis Art. She's 200 gold away, so should be happy with that, and that'll accelerate her farming as well. As I feel like she's recovered a bit. She was like 6th on the network. Now she's up to 4th, which is pretty decent for like not where Naga wants to be, but it's like way better than she was before. She's able to like the last 5 minutes. She's just able to farm and like let her team do whatever bullshit they want to do. So.
Yeah, and you do, if you stack the cores on the side of 5 stuns, like, you know, there's a lot more, there's more farm on their cores. It's a lot of it, obviously a lot of the net worth on Cavan's side is focused, sorry, on other way around, sorry. You stack the Cavan net worth, it's more than what they've managed to accumulate on the Medusa on 5 stuns.
Yeah. I think Razor swapped his build. He's got pipe, but he's not going for. He's got like a casual shawl, but he's not going for the wraps. Oh, here we go. Razor and he's dead. Yeah,
they're going to shackle up the Razor, and 100% is going to be dead. Going to survive a little bit extra time here with all the sustain that he's obviously managed to farm, but eventually will fall on the Razor.
Yeah, no way he was going to survive there. But he's going pipe, or he's going Greaves now instead of the wraps, which is interesting as well. Like Underlord as well, he's gone. Like,
no, he has wraps. He has wraps.
Oh, he just bought it.
Yeah, recipe is in his courier. So
yeah, he just didn't have it on his. Okay, he didn't have it on him. Underlord as well, he's got like his 2 items now. He's got like Greaves and pipe, or Greaves and Crimson going into a pipe now. So they're just like both offlaners are just going full aura build. we're going to do nothing. So it's kind of interesting how uh, similar the drafts are, where you got like each have a carry hero that's just like illusion base, or not illusion base, but like just like farms for 90 minutes, and then they've got an aura offlaner. I say get the Spirit Breaker here with the Pit of
I
Maz.
think this Spirit Breaker's being able to walk this off.
Yeah, he's got both those. Oh, he just stopped, but no, he
stopped, but he got away.
That was close. That was very close.
Yeah.
Shaman could have got Hex on him for sure.
Medusa has just picked up a butterfly. So yeah, farm is going very well for Medusa. They are very, very much looking for the Naga here. Naga does not have song. Oh, does have song. It's just come off cooldown.
Yeah.
But Naga has smelled them coming, and has gone to mid.
Yeah, but has she smelled them completely, or she just okay? They're just
she TP'd. She TP'd.
Yeah. But she's going back. They could like dive this tier 1 tower for her, but they don't have. They need the Spear Breaker, I think, to charge. But she presses her mirror image now, and they have to figure out which illusion's real. They know where she is. They're bringing
the wrong illusion.
Okay, they should probably realize around now that's.
Yeah, no, I think they know which one's real now, but unfortunately, I think the Venge is going to be the one paying for this. Or not.
They're charge in.
Oh, they're going to charge in. Yeah, no, this is where you need to get Song off nice and quick. No, not going to be in the time this time, but Sand King's going to come in and the Underlord with ult, and they're going to take out the Venge at least and take the Tusk as well. They're chasing after other heroes. Oh, the Techies is getting low here as well. Shadow Shaman's coming in with a disable on the Razor. This fight is all over the place. Spirit Breaker's going to take out the Techies on the other side potentially, and the Sand King's going to get the return kill on the Spirit Breaker. While in the middle of the fight, we've got all the other engagements happening, and they're sucking all the life or all the damage out of the Underlord on the Razor, but really way too tanky. Shadow Shaman was super low going in on that one there, so is going to fall after hexing the Razor. And we're going to walk this off having 5 stuns, only losing their Spirit Breaker. And I think there was 2 deaths, the Techies and Tusk and Venge died, but a long time ago.
Yeah,
it's not even showing on the fight recap anymore.
It was the fight recap was wrong. It was a 3v3. I feel like Naga was okay, like doing the right thing, like getting up there, because they missed their initiation on the swap, and it's like by that time her team had TP'd in. And it's like I would have to expect like someone to stun and stop the Spirit Breaker from like ulting her, and like then let her get her song off. But she hasn't able to get it off. They're not able to like help her in time, and then this fight gets very weird. Like gets very split, but they're able to like. It was nice by Sanking. Oh, fight's still going on.
This is the same place. Just keep fighting here.
I think they have wards, guys. They probably have like some. We know where they are. Naga now is probably in the wrong area. He probably wants her to be boss and like push this bot, like, or get someone boss, push this tier 2 and like force them out, stop them from like pushing, because it's kind of hard to get 5 stuns to leave with this Medusa just hitting with Manta Butterfly. You want to like, I'm not sure if they want to like just have a fight now, because if they lose this fight, like the game gets very fucking weird for them.
Yeah.
I kind of want Underlord or like someone to be boss and like pressure them out and like force them away.
They're TPing in here. So here comes a swap on the Sand King. This Underlord ult is coming in. Channeling of the ult was cancelled from Sand King, and there's loads of damage coming in here. There's 2 heroes getting very low. Sand King's going to be the first to fall. Tusk is getting low. Shadow Shaman is running away, but it's going to get right click down by the Razor. He's going to get the chicken fingers, not the chicken fingers, but the foul play off to survive for a moment. Loads more control coming in here from the Underlord, but the Song is going to come out to try and save the last vestiges of this fight. But unfortunately, it's already gone quite poorly for Cavan.
Yeah, I mean, first off, stand-in player Ren making the big plays on Sand King, like getting rid of their team fight. You need Sand King to not start not get caught out first. It's the most important hero for them to not get caught out. Like let Sand King, if Sand King is not able to get his ult off, like the fight is just over instantly, and I feel like they should just Song, get the hell out of there. Nagastarn almost died to Razor ult during Song as well. But like, here's the problem. I don't know what they do against this Dusa when she just comes up and hits towers. Like you need Sand King to get this ult off and like get the initiation on them, kill Venge before she's able to get the swap off, kill Tusk before he's able to blink, snowball save or some shit like that. And it's like they're making the game a little bit more difficult for them. Or I feel like they can pressure lanes and pressure towers a lot harder on Cavan, rather than rather than fight into them.
Yeah, agreed. And like I think 5 Suns at this point, like they're really, really easily set up now for keeping lanes shoved, taking more objectives like a Tormentor or a Roshan, and then, you know, playing out the rest of the game, as you said, in a world where you put the Medusa on the front and, you know, very little they can do to kind of do a lot to stop the Medusa from taking all the buildings, and then are forced to kind of like, you know, walk in weird places and get caught off by swaps and spirit breakers and tusks.
Yeah, and they're kind of corralled here. They're not able to like properly get out of their get out across the river, and just have to farm their sort of area. Underlord though, he's got his pipe. Razor has his greaves, so both offlaners are pretty happy. They've got all their aura items that they ever need, I think. But it's like it's the difference between the carries. Like Medusa's ready and like able to push these towers, and like, oh, there's Underlords. Press the mouse. There's a swap here. Could happen. They don't want to go on. Pretty good idea not to go on Underlord first, because you just risk this tanking, like ulting and killing everyone. Tanking does have ags.
But that is probably the play from Cavan. They put the Underlord in the front, put a bad swap target in there. And here comes the Sanking ult. Sanking ult is not being cancelled this time, but his blink did get cancelled, so he's going to be channeling the ult outside of range, unfortunately, to do many damage, and the Underlord is going to be the first to fall down. That's their frontliner, and I don't think that there's going to be much to be wrote about the rest of this fight for Cavan. In comes the Sanking again. Medusa is very low here, so it is actually going to get popped, and the rest of 5 Suns are going to have to back off here, I believe, because at this stage Cavan is actually looking quite a little bit healthier here. Razor comes back in, has already used all the auras, so not really, or not the auras, all the actives on the aura items. So we're really not in the best position here. Oh wow! Oh, Spirit Breaker just absolutely destroyed 2 heroes with the whatever that new ability is that causes him to do that thing.
I think L pressed mirror image at the same time as the Spirit Breaker charge came in, and it caused everyone to take 1 million damage there. Because I thought L was
the Ags, right? It's the new Ags.
Yeah,
for
it's the new Ags. It causes knockback to goes into knockback, basically. Because L was able to pick up the Venge on the backlines, like outside the fight, and then they're able to just turn that fight. Even though Sanking, like, he gets his ult, his blink cancelled by the Razor Q, and they're just able to turn that fight completely. And I felt like Nagasaki was just going to clean up there, but like just because that missed timing, the charge just kills everyone. Kind of unfortunate there. But then, like a Spirit Breaker now a counter to Nagasiren that, like, oh, if you just charge her and all of her illusions on top of her, you just kill her or something. I don't know. Apparently so.
Yeah, I thought that they kind of nerfed that because of the abuse or the way that you could just delete Meepo whenever you charged Meepo. I presume they haven't done like a complete and utter removal of the viability of that. So yeah, it's definitely going to be something that we see. The Spirit Breaker now, once I don't know when the Ags was actually picked up. Is it a recent addition? Because I don't believe I saw that. Really,
I think it was the first item.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. And it was it was the melee shackles on this Venge that like got that kill as well. That sort of led to that fight sort of going sort of well for them, because like they killed Underlord and Techies immediately. It was like a 3v5, but they were able to turn it off the back of that, and the Medusa was taking a ton of damage in the meanwhile, and they're able to turn it there.
Losing the Medusa there was what maybe would have turned that fight a little bit sour for 5 Suns. And I think, like, while they probably did come out like healthy enough, they probably would have been in a far better position if Medusa didn't die in that fight.
Yes, I mean, just don't. It's
close,
but
it's
like
super close.
I feel like Sanking is quite good against Dusa because she has this butterfly, but that does nothing against Sanking. Sanking's got so much magic damage, and she's not going to buy BKB either. So you're going to be dealing out a lot of damage. Like, she's not going to die completely, but she's going to lose like almost all of her mana if Sanking gets ult, Q, W, and like Stinger on her at once.
This has been scanned here, so Cavan are aware that Five Suns are hitting Roche, but they've done the other scan, so they know that they're coming. So here there is going to be a bit of a fight here. The Pit of Malice is going to come out, and here comes the Medusa ult. It looks like it's just going to be a bit of a zoning Medusa ult, so it means that it looks like, yeah, Five Suns are going to have to back off here and take the fight in a better circumstance.
The Spearbreaker missed a stun. Oh, yeah. Unfortunate.
Okay, so again, bit of a delta split.
It's getting low. Underlord still has all of his actives, and Medusa's like half mana as well. They see the Nagastar and they want to Orchid on the Razor. Here comes Sanking Ult. He's got BKB. Yeah.
Oh, wow, big one here now.
They get the Razor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Razor's going to go down. So is the Roshan. Yeah, Underlord, Aegis. They're going to lose techies, but Medusa's getting really low here. No mana. Gets swapped out, so gets a little bit of a barrier here. The Spearbreaker in the background is doing a decent bit of damage, but unfortunately has not got a kill. Shackle is on the Medusa, and the other side not doing anything. It's gonna be 4 heroes down already for 5 stuns, and Medusa's gonna be the last to fall. Yeah, complete five-man team wipe. Yeah, massive moves there from Cavan and Creche.
Oh, nice pickup by Smelly there, getting the shackles on the Deuce to the furious ping, saying I got her, and then they are able to clean up the rest of the team and get her. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if like Venge was able to swap the Razor there, because Razor just fit, like once they put Sanking Ult on the Razor, it doesn't matter if he has Greaves, Pipe, Wraps, like doesn't matter how much damage you put on him, he's gonna like die. It's just too much damage to put through. Like he probably needs a BKB, which he's buying right now, but like that's already too much. I'd rather like have your Venge swap and like have Venge die and then see if and let your Razor live and see if they can turn the fight there. But
yeah,
it was all about the initiation there, because once
this fight, after that fight, that's the biggest net worth advantage we've seen in the game, which is crazy because of how the game felt like it was going a few minutes ago. With like it seemed like 5 Suns were far ahead in terms of net worth, but just that fight has changed the picture so significantly.
Yeah, that was straight up an 8k difference, and they see Tusk here, they're gonna grab it with Tusk. They've got stun, they've got everything. Nice swap on the Sanking though, but Sanking's already ulting and he's got BKB as well. They get the shackle onto
the other 5-man wipe, I think.
Oh, Razor's sucking Underlord. They got the Underlord as well. He's stuck on the Pit of Mask. Is he able to get out? No, he gets traps again. They don't want to die fully. The Hex is on the Razor as well. They get the shackles.
They can keep going. They can keep going here.
Yeah, Esper Lens on the Shadow Shaman, giving the extra range for that shackles as well. They see Spearbreaker, they ping him out, but they're not able to catch him. I think, that's a big jump on Spearbreaker. One is furiously pinging. They've got Yules.
Yeah, they really want this one too.
He's got Q. He should be fine. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, but now it's time for them to hit the base. We were talking a few minutes ago about how they wouldn't be able to do anything if 5 Suns were going to go hit their buildings, but now it's Cavan's turn to hit buildings here. They've got Shadow Shaman ult, which is obviously going to melt the towers, and then all 5 heroes are able to kind of just, yeah, this is going to be at least one. It's going to be one lane at least. So they'll probably back off after this with Razor respawning in 15 seconds. But yeah, massive split. Like that's a 15k lead. Like when we were talking about Cavan being in a good position, like they were only a couple of thousand net worth in the lead, but they're not finished. They're gonna up to the high ground again. They're gonna hit this middle tier 3, and like it feels hard for them to engage here.
3 minutes ago, it was a 1k lead for Cavan, and now it's a 15k lead.
Here comes the engagement anyway.
He's doing work here. They're getting low on the Underlords. Big punch going on Tusk. Oh, he's got the Aegis.
Yeah.
Nice swap onto
Shadow Shaman is going to go down. It will be the first hero to actually fall. So they're probably just going to do the reset here because, like, they got that what they came for. They lost the Aegis, and they're not going to risk anything further, and just going to back off and keep their lead.
Yeah, very nice song by Al there. Naib's Shaman. I think
they're gonna. No, they did have other heroes on the way, but there's not really the kind of catch on the rest of the heroes. There is a Blink Dagger on Tusk, so I don't know. Maybe if they wanted to ult. Oh no, there was no ult cooldown on Spearbreaker. That's why they didn't.
Yeah, but the Tusk is getting axed. But like Cavan are just showing their quality at the moment. They're like, it's an even game. They're going into a big Roche fight. There's a big fight boss, and they're just able to turn it with their experience, basically, just like better ability. And now that it's the Nagasiren who's the problem now, because she's got Butterfly and she's got not the Orchid, but the Bloodthorn. And it's just able to, like, if someone is able to disable like Sand King or Shaman and she's beside them, like they're just dead instantly. It doesn't matter if they're Razor or Spearbreaker or whatever. It's just like it's over for them. So she's just got like that much more kill potential than Medusa, whereas Medusa has a big fat slug and just sort of like hold high ground now for the next 20 minutes. It feels like, as the game has turned hugely in Cavan's favor. But I would like Tuska's Axe, which is big. And at this point, honestly, if I'm 5 Suns, I'd say just let them hit high ground and like bait them in, like have Tusk kick someone back. We've swap as well. Like you could put Nagasaran from like hitting this tier 3 tower to the fountain almost with like Tusk and swap to get, if you combo that properly. So there's huge like turnaround plays for 5 Suns if Cavan do not respect these two abilities right now.
Yeah, agreed. So we're going for Tormentor here on Cavan. It's the easy objective that they can do while they're kind of like, you know, resetting. And while they're pushing in the lanes that they want to push. We've a decent bit of time left for a potential Roshan spawn. So it looks like, well, considering the lead, they're just gonna, you know, poke at this final tier 2 and open up the base fully for when they probably come back with their with a second Aegis to kind of break the high ground for the second time.
Yeah. I'm not sure if Cavan have the discipline to wait that long or if they're just going to hit it right now. Like, it's very hard. It's very hard for them to break high ground against the Medusa. They do have the Sand King who can just blow up someone single-handedly.
Yeah.
They do the Nagasaran who can like just song out if things get shit. And they're hitting tier 3. They're like, fuck this. We're going to hit tier 3. Like, you have to show up here.
The play here is an initiation, and if they get one kill and if they get a good kick into the base, like there is an opening for 5 Suns because they haven't got the safety of a second life on their frontliner. Doesn't look like they're really that's probably going to be a bit of a wasted ult there from Shadow Shaman, unfortunately. Was able to be finished off very, very quickly there by the Medusa attacking it. I think like this was their experiment. I think that they'll back off now and they'll do Roshan.
They could just sit here for a while, but like I would not sit here because you've Tusk and Venge Swap. Like if Naga just like look at Naga, she's moving kind of far away from the team. Yeah. If Sand King just sits here like a little bit far forward, they could just swap and kick in. Like Techie's here
right now. Techie's is asking for it here, so they're gonna get tucked back in. They have the kick, so the Techies are gonna be 100% dead here, and they've got a link on the Underlord. So Razor is hitting a lot here, and the buyback is coming out from Techie's. Gonna be able to TP in to the outpost. Shadow Shaman is gonna go down here. And yeah, this is what we were talking about, right? Like when you don't have the safety of it, and the kick back in on the Nagasaran, and Nagasaran is going to get killed right before the song was about to come out. So swap, looking for the Techies. Techies is bought back here, so really doesn't want to get killed, especially now that we're coming up to a potential respawn for Roshan. 15 seconds until we find out how long it's going to take. It could be a long spawn, I suppose. But you know, there's also a very good chance that we're going to see it spawning in the next like 30 seconds to a minute, and maybe while the Nagasaran is dead without buyback.
All right, that's my boy. That's Div 2 Creep Enjoyers winner Muka there with the kick, with the game-changing plays. 2 huge kicks, gets the kill the Techies, and not just the kill the Techies, it's that Nagasaran is so far that even if she's in front of base, she could song and they still kill Techies. She can't save him at all. Then Techies buys back. They get the kill on the Shaman, and the crucial thing is 5 Suns don't run out of their base. If they run out of their base, I feel like they could, like the Nagasaran can actually kill them all for sure. They're disciplined enough to not go like too super far from their base, and they get the kill on the Shaman, and then they get the lovely kick on the Nagasaran, and they're able to kill her before she gets her ult off. One thing to note, like Nagasaran's got Ags. What does this do? I've never seen this before. Like, it's nice for high ground, I feel like, because you can wheel in someone from far away, but I feel like you just go like a heart or something like that, just to like tank up, like, because you don't want to die in these like initiations. Or if you want more solo play potential, you can get like Sheep or like Phase Blink or something like that, or even Disperser to deal with the Medusa. But Alex is kind of interesting. I like Alex quite
Oh,
a bit.
engagement here. Techies is the one without buyback. This would be a very big kill for 5 stones. In comes. Oh no, okay, it's just the ult. Oh, the heal's coming in. Okay, so they are going to engage here. The vengeful spirit is the one to be focused down, but it looks like they're going to be able to back it off with this. I mean, Cavan were kind of are grateful for the fact that the Roche spawn was a pretty long one, and it's up now in the top pit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good that we were able to... Okay, Tusk is going to get maybe be the one to be caught out here. There's very alone, unfortunately, here. There's not really anyone to be able to save here. Going to be able to delay it maybe with the snowball. Nope. He's going to buy back, though. It's an important buyback because this is with the Roshan timing. He's TPing into the outpost.
And pinging the Nagasarn. I know she's far, but she's got Song as well. And it's like, it's up to us to kick someone back, but now it's kind of awkward. They see the Sand King. Swap to the Sand King now. Huge charge.
Oh yeah, Sand King is 100% dead here. May buy back because this is an important fight for the Roche. They are going to be able to find the Shadow Shaman as well. Getting a bit low. The root is coming in from Koi, and then the buyback's coming out from Sand King.
Kick on Naga.
The Naga's been kicked. The song is out, but there's BKBs up, and they're able to just right-click them down. Underlord is getting low too. Sand King has bought back for this, so really doesn't want to die here, but it looks like they're going to be able to get the Shadow Shaman instead. But it's going to be 4 down, and this is free Roshan, for sure. Or they could just hit some buildings, I suppose, but it looks like they're backing, so it looks like it will be Roshan they choose.
Yeah, that was really close. The Roche was just like an awkward time for both teams to go for it. That first nation with Cavan I thought was pretty good because Medusa was nowhere near. There was no way for her to join the fight, but then she's able to TP in. They catch the Tusk. He was able to. He had blink on cool on like active, but he's not able to blink out in time. But he buys back. He gets the fight just turns completely. They're able to get the sentry game. Honestly, game turning sentry right here on the cliff here. Able to see Sand King, get the swap on him, get the kill on Sand King, and from there, like Sand King's not able to get his ults or BKB off. He's dead. So the game just turns, and like Cavan have just like no damage outside of the Sand King to like kill someone and then let Naga clean up. Like he wants Sand King to kill like a Tusk or Avenge or something, just like cause some chaos and then have Naga like really like focus on some heroes and just like destroy everyone. And they're just not able to do that. And they're able to focus on the Naga and like get her, kill her as well, and just like chase them down.
Yeah, that's a graph if I've ever seen one. We flipped all the way back. Obviously, it's a little bit more even now from a golden XP perspective. But like, yeah, win percentage has gone way in favor of the other team of 5 stones.
Yeah, 5 stones. Yes. Okay. Pause. What the fuck? Another person's got their power outage.
Yeah. Disconnect. So yeah, I mean the situation is back to probably where it was before that first Roche fight, where like things are relatively stable, but you feel like the team with Medusa is in a stronger position. Would you agree with that?
Yes, because I feel like it's easier because of the Tusk and Venge situation. It's easier for Medusa to kill someone because they're focusing so much on these swaps and these Tusk kicks that Medusa doesn't have to do anything. Like she can trust her Muko and Ren to just like give the heroes to her and like have her kill everyone. And also, if they go high ground, it's too difficult for them to like really focus her a lot. Like everything is set up for Medusa. Whereas I feel like the Nagasarn, she's only really got the shaman to really help her out. Like she's got the shaman to like shackle someone for a million years, and then like Naga destroy her. But it's like it's a little bit more disconnected. It's harder for Naga, I feel like, in this situation to get like into the game and like really right click someone and just destroy them, because she does have the capacity to do that. Like she needs Sand King to get a good ult off. She needs like Underlord to get in there and like use all of his auras and stuff like that. So it feels like a bit easier for Medusa at the moment. And also, if this game goes like another 20 minutes, Medusa has Divine Rapier potential. And I don't like... She's going to disperse her. I'd actually really like a face blink on Medusa. Like, I feel like face blink, like if she's going to drop her boots, like you just become a slug and then you get kited. I'd like to see face blink and then even like a rapier, like last item, and like to really put this game in the grave for 5 stones. Whereas Nagasarn, she's going Scouty, which I feel like is the right choice. That's she needs more tank ability and like she needs more something to like slow them and like get on top of them basically and like let her right click more. Let's look at the other items. Spearbreaker. He's got Octarine, Core, Eraser, Crimson. He's got Crimson. He's got all the auras and BKB now. Like at some point, I guess. Oh, he's got At some point, I guess you lose Wraps, but he's got a Wraith Span to lose as well. Just because everything he wants, Blink, Ags, which is all you need. Honestly, if Venge gets Ags, she's not going Ags, she's going H Lens. But if you go Ags on Venge, the game gets really fucking hard. Like, how can you deal with 6 heroes instead of 5?
Yeah, I think the Ags is what I feel like is nerfed slightly because of the fact that it doesn't reset the cooldown of the abilities anymore. Am I right in saying that?
Yes, it doesn't reduce cooldown anymore, but you're still good as a sort of a semi-core or whatever. You can still like get in there and like die for the team, and then you still can right-click people or whatever. Like
yeah.
Just give it a few seconds. Like basically swap. Like the swap was broken before because you could swap in, die, give yourself a huge barrier. Like you're so hard to kill, then you die, and you swap someone immediately again, and then you're so hard to kill again, and you just use all your Qs and Ws, and you're just like so good. But now it's not. It's a bit more nuanced than that, but I still think it's really good. To like 635 is kind of good, basically. One thing, Sand King is going Octarine, is he? Hang on, I'm not sure about this. Oh no, he's going Bloodstone. Oh yeah. Okay, good. Okay, that's fine. I thought he was going Shiva's, but I was confused. Okay, that's the old Bloodstone. Bloodstone's fine. Is Bloodstone better than Shiva's here? I feel like Shiva's is kind of better for bigger AoE, but Bloodstone's still like second best in my opinion. So it doesn't really matter. Either or is fine.
Underlord's going for the AC.
Yeah, like he's getting just every single aura possible. But like one problem now, compared to the group stage, is that Koi would always go like a right click, like a semi carry in some way. He'd get like you get auras maybe, but then there's always that possibility on the 7.40 patch to get Echo Saber, get Harpoon, and like do right click and just like kill people. And now you're just kind of a big slug. You're a slug against another slug called Medusa, and it's like hard for you to like kill people. It's like you are relying on your Sand King to ult people. You're relying on your Naga to right click people. You're relying on your techies to get in there and stuff like that. So, which is a bit more sad for Underlord, or for the way Koi plays, basically. Underlord, basically. Shaman going BKB, like that quite a lot as well, but they do have Stun on Tusk and Venge and Spirit Breaker. They have a lot of cancels for it, even though BKB is so good on Shadow Shaman. So we'll see if that changes the game as well. And Techie's just going whatever fucking bullshit items he wants, like just a bunch of random shit. So it looks like is in his inventory, and it's all good, so it doesn't matter.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That's not good. Oh god!
Yeah. The same thing happened to King Boji for Wash and Rejected. He had to use his phone,
awful,
which is fine for Div 2 for finals.
Really? That it worked?
Yeah, it was worked fine. We did the same thing for Landdoc too, as well. Like I was using my phone for the whole LAN because our internet was so iffy on using the wires.
Crazy. And it worked fine. Wouldn't be able to do it.
Shout out to Virgin Media. Virgin Media, if you're listening and you want to sponsor, consider sponsoring the Reboosted 2 LAN that's happening in a week's time. No, that's not true. What's the best sponsor that we all use? Guinness? I don't know.
Yeah, we could do it.
We could do an alcohol. Actually, we could do it with a betting sponsor. We love our bets in.
You're only allowed advertisements from 00. So Heineken 00, Guinness 00, hit us up.
Okay, Guinness 00, call us up. Heineken 00, Monster, Red Bull. We're hungry boys. There's a lot of people going to this land, and we need drink. Need stuff to. So sponsor us, please. Okay, what are they saying in chat?
They're saying go and ready, so it's a matter of time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we'll see. If Spirit Breaker charges in like 10 seconds too late, then he should change his mobile provider to whatever mobile provider is going to sponsor the next Star Show LAN.
Well,
Okay, we're back in the game.
We've got enough internet to charge anyway. Seems like good doing clicking in the normal kind of capacity and
Yeah.
no complaints of lag yet. So it seems all good.
He's pressing Q, and I'm sure he's going to press R as well, which is what Spearbreaker does. And sometimes he presses W, but not always.
Yeah, not that many buttons to click.
Not that many buttons. I mean, he doesn't have a Shadow Blade, which is
He only has one active item as well. So
yeah. Well, two. Well, BKB.
oh, sorry.
I mean, BKB.
Okay, you can argue that.
BKB suggested. It's not actually important that you press BKB. It's important that you buy BKB so people don't complain that you don't have BKB. And then if you don't press BKB, it doesn't matter if you don't press it because you've got the BKB anyway. So it's like you're already there. Okay, who's gonna win this late game? It's kind of hard. I feel like they've got 2 Uber carries on both teams, so it's time for Mike 2 Karma and L to like really show up and show that they're the best carries in Div 4.
Yeah, this is the Div 4 carry matchup now. I think, well, like as you said, right, there's way more, like from a late game perspective, like you've got so much initiation potential on the Radiant, like on 5 stuns. Whereas like, you know, you're kind of more of a like, yeah, like obviously you've got Hex and Blink and there's a lot of damage coming out from Sanking, but yeah, I think like I don't think it's going to be a carry head to head. It'll be a who can pick off someone. It looks like they're looking for a pick off here, and if they find the Underlord, I don't understand why he didn't back off there. They had a ward. Okay, so that Underlord is being looked at right now. They're going to swap here, and the Razor is going to link on and do a decent bit of damage. Everyone else is TPing in, but they're kind of running away from the team, and he's getting charged as well. So it's going to go down. Underlord has no buyback, and there is vision on the Naga. We've got a kick of potential. Tusk is looking for a kick potential, but no, did not actually end up finding it.
I don't know whose word it was. I think if I'm Smelly, I'm like pinging Koi and be like, okay, you saw the Tusk, he was under vision, and you just like sat there for like 5 seconds. You didn't even try to one, which is very funny. And no one seemed to react for quite a bit as the shard snake comes down. And now here's the problem: there's no buyback, but the bigger problem is that there's nothing. How can they kill this Dusa? How do they stop this Dusa? She's got Aegis for a minute. Like, might as well use it. Yeah. Guys, don't pussy out. Don't pussy out. Get up there.
Yeah, creeps are coming now. Techies is going to try and cut the wave here. And will clear this wave. So they will only have the wave they have there. So if that wave is gone,
they don't care. They're just gonna. I mean, look at you should see from Techie's behavior.
Techie is going to get killed here probably, though, because the Spirit Breaker is coming in. Ooh, this is all over the place here. He's going to TP out. Wow.
Yeah, but they should see like Techie's like cut. They should see Techies cut this wave and be like, oh, maybe why is he cutting this wave? They're like, maybe Underlord has no buyback and we should like push this because they've the minutes on Aegis as well. I feel like this tier 2 is not a big deal. Like they could have actually possibly won the game there, but at the same time, the difficulty with going high ground is that it gives Sanking like an opportunity to actually get a good ult off. Whereas before, when Venge and Tusk are like swapping and kicking people away, it's difficult for Sanking to be like, oh, I want to just ult on this crew, but then my Shaman or my Naga gets kicked a million miles away. I want to ult on them as well. So it's like hard for him to make a decision about like where he wants to ult and like basically kill someone. So yeah.
The kind of maybe you're thinking that is this charge on the Naga? No, it's not.
Oh no, Jesus.
It was on the illusion. Maybe you're thinking like you would prefer to be in a world where you win a fight. Oh, that's Underlord ult. Is that coming in? Okay, they're gonna come in and try and get this top barracks. This might be a bit of a weird decision. The split came out and BKB, and we're going for so the Shadow Shaman's gonna be left behind, but the Rax has gone down in the background.
They're stalling. They're fine. Okay, Shaman died, but it's a range Rax dead.
Yeah,
and
has buyback as well.
RFs, more importantly than that, they just showed 5 Suns what they're capable of. Like that was just a random ult, basically. They got like a half a Rax for it. So if they're like 1 hero down, it's like
there's no more tier 3s as well, so they can do that to any of the lane. So they can just keep doing that.
but also that they didn't need like any. There was no reason for them to do that, and they still got away with it. And it's like they forced everyone back. Like they were like corralling Cavan into their base, and then they just like with one Underlord ult, basically they just like changed the map control completely.
Yeah, here comes a smoke here. They're trying to find... Oh, they might find Naga here. Naga is alone. If they do spot the Naga here, it's going to be a massive go. Just blink forward, go!
Oh my god!
Here we go. Oh, there's no song here, so they are actually going to manage to catch him. Oh no, the Naga's going to go down here. That's a big kill. No, there is buyback available, but that's 80 seconds, no Naga. There isn't going to be a Roshan in here. I wonder, are they going to try and force a buyback? But they do have techies pushing in, and that's going to be another range racks, 100%.
Yeah, they've no way. They've got this one wave mid, but if they just kill that, they're fine. I don't even think Nagas needs to buy back here. They just have Underlord Q this wave, and back they can glyph, or they can just glyph this. They've no... Where's the banner? They have no banner?
Okay, buyback is coming.
Oh, buyback by Naga.
Sorry, did that TP just get cancelled? They've gone bottom. They're going megas. So they're just going to take megas here.
Naga's got no buyback. They've
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Awkward. Okay, they're maybe going to get an Underlord. No. Okay. No. It's just a reset. But they still have one racks available.
What the fuck is this game?
This is all over the place, isn't it? It's so kind of close, but also...
Yeah. I mean, they got a Rax mid, and I feel like they didn't even need to lose that Rax as well. They could have glyphed for that. Did they not have glyph or something? I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, they should have.
They lost the mid Rax, but they were able to.
Two divine rapiers have just been bought. Oh my god. There's one on Spirit Breaker and there's one on Medusa.
Okay, this is what I want.
At the same time.
Magic, divine rapier. I mean, here's the thing: if Spirit Breaker dies, he just gives the rapier to Medusa, and I feel like the ultra late game, the best build for Medusa is like phase blink and like 4 rapiers or some shit, and you just like kill everything instantly. Okay, they Naga. If no song, again. This could be it.
This is no song, no buyback, and a rapiers are out. Yeah, this could be the game. No song, no buyback. Rapiers on deck.
Okay. That one, I feel like she showed on that ward here, on that cliff. But the deck before that, I don't know where she showed. Like, it's just Muko with the like.
That was luck. No, they broke smoke and just blind blink.
Oh,
that was what happened, I think.
But the deck before that, the first death of Nagsarn, I feel like they just found her. Okay, Ron is going to do some creep cutting. I feel like they're going to get megas here for sure on Cavan, but it's not going to be enough. I feel like just ignore them. Just go Throne. Yeah. Just go Throne. You're going to win.
They can't take the tier 3s.
They have glyph on Dire, but they also have glyph. They don't have glyph on Radiance.
They need to keep their creeps.
Okay, they got megas. They got megas on Cavan, but looking at top, they're
going to take out the Underlord here because he's come to try and defend, but he's going to die.
There's buyback.
And here comes the buyback is coming out from Underlord, and the ult is coming from the Sand King, doing a lot of damage, but dying quite quickly as well. Oh. That's a rapier on deck from the Spirit Breaker. We're zoomed in here. Dusa has very little mana here.
Oh,
okay.
No.
And then the Dusa is the Dusa is going to go down. The Aegis, the rapier is on the deck there. Here comes the Spirit Breaker trying to make a little bit of something out of this. That's another death from Underlord. So that's both rapiers are just sitting on the floor. There's 20 seconds until Nag is back. They're going to try and focus the Ancient, pick up the fucking damage items and hit the Ancient.
Oh, look out! They kill this. Tuska's one
rapier. The Sand King here. No damage.
Shackle, Bloodstone on Sand King. He's surviving through the Sandstorm. I feel like he's got level 25.
Nag is back.
He's got the Blind and Mist. Just stay under Throne on Sand King.
Nag is back. Here comes Razor.
He's gonna buy back. Song.
Don't kick him away.
What?
Kill him.
Crimson Guard?
Song is still
he died.
Oh my god, he died in the creeps. Song is coming out.
It's not gonna be enough.
Try and delay them a bit, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough.
She needs to buy like a blink or something. I don't know how else she can survive. She can defend this. All right, Sand King's
Tusk is getting very low here. Oh, he's got the ring to kind of survive the last second here. They're going for the Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman's going to die.
Shaman's going to buy back.
The
Spirit Breaker dies.
Muko,
L is killing everyone.
Oh no,
What's up?
the aviation is going down.
And it's got a rapier.
Picked up
She
the
picked up the rapier.
rapier.
She's going to
And
kill everyone.
Razor is going to go
Help!
down too. Oh my god. They're all dead for 100 seconds. Medusa's back in 15.
Ren is like dying. Like she can't defend the base anymore. I think Naga just buys bots and okay, where's the creep booth? I can't even see. Why haven't I? I've lost vision.
Yeah, so have I. Free camera.
Yeah. Free camera.
We've got it. We're crashed on Maloo.
Okay, we're fine. I think Naga just buys bots and like the game is over. Okay.
Oh, like the cinema that we've just missed on the stream.
Yeah.
Another of Radiant's couriers dies with its essence marred.
No. Okay. I mean, it's still 2v2. All right, Medusa's back up. Medusa lost her rapier. She got a blade of Arachnity casual, and now she's just buying a rapier. What's this on the career? Let's play Mel. Gives a shit. All right, Underlord ulting in. They're ulting in. 4v2. This is it. They've got 50 seconds.
There's a game moving. Are they going to swap,
Nice swap.
out Medusa? That's a brilliant swap, actually. A lot of damage coming out from Medusa. Techies going to launch himself up in with the Yule upgrade, whatever it's called, Wind Waker. But they are just taking the buildings here. That's what they're preferring to do, it seems. Medusa is doing a decent amount of damage, but there's a rapier on the
almost dead. She's gonna die.
Yeah, there you go. Buyback is available, and Naga is quite low. Song is available. There's still a tier 4 tower.
Get out. 20 seconds. Just get out, guys. You're not gonna get this. What are you doing? This is insane. They have 10 seconds.
Insane. No, don't do it. Oh, here comes
Tanking ult.
Massive damage.
Medusa's down.
That's it. 5 down. Vengeance.
No,
Vengeance
game's
available,
over.
but no.
Insane.
Game. Oh my god, that was crazy.
All right, Jojo Baggins with the game-winning ult at the very end to win the game. That was crazy. Holy shit.
Oh my lord. I have never experienced that level of carnage watching a game like this. I mean, I've been involved in games like that, but like it feels different when you're watching it.
What the hell was that, guys? 5 Suns lose Cavan Creche in a epic 55 minutes between 2 Giga Agi carries. There was 2 rapiers on deck. Only one got picked up by L. She stopped hitting the razor to pick up the rapier, kills the razor. The other rapier gets dropped. I don't know where it dropped anyway. There was a banner on Muko that never got used that they probably could have used to win the game as well. There's a million different things happening that could have happened, that could have gone differently. That could have won them the game. The go-in on the Medusa, they were just insane stuff. Like insane back and forth game as well. Lots of mini things. Oh wait, no. Melly got the rapier.
Yeah, that was Shadow Shaman rapier.
Okay, but I assume it was magic. So there's 2. So Melly got the other rapier. She ends the game 24k net worth, the 3rd highest in the game, I think. Or no, 4th highest. Some insane gameplay by both teams. But yeah. Div 4 Dota, way better than Div 1 Dota, way better than Div 2 Dota, way better than Div 3 Dota. It's only Div 4. It's where
Div 3's the best. Div 3's the best.
Fuck Div 1, fuck Div 2, fuck all this fucking 3-0 shit and all this. I'm immortal and I'm really good at the game. No, Div 4 is where it's at.
Yeah, no, that was absolutely amazing, and hopefully we can bring the same level of hype for Game 2, which I'm sure we'll get into pretty quickly.
Yeah. Well played by both teams. I mean, some insane swaps, some insane kicks, some insane Spirit Breaker charges, and man fighting by Medusa and Nagasar, and some insane Underlord ults and Sand King ults, and Ron killing people and Melly shackling people for 5 seconds straight. It was crazy stuff. And we'll see you in Game 2.
Right, we've just about caught our breath from our game 1 of the Division 4 Grand Final between 5 Stuns, No Brains, and Cavan Creche. It was an insane 55-minute game with 2 AG carries that were just, it was full of action. We've got our bans coming out now, so what are we thinking, No Leaves?
Yeah, it was a great game. I feel sorry for any poor fuckers who missed it because of a crash. We watched it and it was great. All right, bans. 5 Suns, they banned the Pudge, they banned the Magnus, they banned the Ringmaster. Please ban Underroad or Techies. I feel like those are the problem heroes. You should ban one of those heroes. They banned the Coddle. That is not a hero they play. That is literally not a hero they fucking play at all. And also, what? They didn't ban that.